It's a brutal era of endless war, and Prince Tyrion, champion of the Everqueen, will fight to defend the fabled elven homeland of Ulthuan from the endless attacks of the never-ending forces of evil.
Hey guys, welcome back to the SFO Tyrion campaign. First things first, I want to thank everybody for the feedback that they gave on the previous episode, and I will just continue to try to monitor that and try to accommodate the most number of people possible in terms of how we mix in the cinematics with the regular live action of the battles. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this campaign. Of course, this is an SFO campaign where we're using these settings to turn it into a slower and more challenging type of a campaign than the usual. And so far so good. We're 75 turns in, and we're still working on the initial conquest here of Ulthuan. We're not getting much help out of our high elf allies, but I have a plan, which is that we've basically now got 1, 2, 3, 4 armies converging down here. We need to finish taking care of Count Noctilus, who unfortunately looks like he is about to take Angerial. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop him. I did mess up in a battle against this army in the previous episode, and even though we did a fair amount of damage to it, he did end up winning the battle, which stopped us from being able to stop him from taking Angerial. It's fine. We'll recover from it. A bigger concern is probably the fact that Count Noctilus is about to take the last remaining major city that Ivris has over here. Ivris has willingly given up their capital for some reason, because that's how they roll. And they do have these 2 armies down here doing absolutely no good whatsoever while Count Noctilus is laying siege up there. So, yeah. Kudos to Ivris for doing what we wanted in terms of making this campaign much more challenging than it ought to be. Anyway, so my plan is basically we're going to finish taking care of these armies here of Count Noctilus. These 2 armies right here are actually armies that we have borrowed from our allies. So one of them is from Illyrian, and one of them is from Avalorn. So we have them for 9 more turns. That should be enough time to take care of these. And then when we're bringing Mentressa La Segunda over here, combined with Rethia here, these 2 will be the sort of the core of a force that could move up here and threaten Nakari from the south, while meanwhile Tyrion, which is by far our strongest army up here, is threatening Nakari from the north. So that's the plan. And then meanwhile, we still have Morathi to deal with. We did win a battle against this army right here. They retreated too far away for us to be able to chase. So they will get a lord back, but I am at least relieved to see that they're not replenishing currently. So we will continue to probably chase them with Alistair the White Lion here. And, of course, he's going to be in a position to have to defend from any more armies of Morathi that comes across the water. But I think so far we're juggling everything just fine. Let's go ahead and I believe I've done everything. I think I will check my diplomacy here, and then we'll go ahead and do an end turn. So, Heralds of Our... Well, you know what? I just now realized, would we want to consider a non-aggression pact with the Sisters of Twilight here? They don't like us. They've got a prejudice against us, but they do like the fact that we're at war with Morathi. However, no, not a chance, Michael. They are at war with what's his name, Elithanar. So obviously we're not gonna do that. Thematically, we are playing this as the altruistic leaders of the High Elves, the true Tyrion defender of Ulthuan type of a theme. Okay, I think all that being done, let's go ahead and end our turn and see what happens here. Okay, it looks like Nakari, interestingly enough, is now moving down to where Count Noctilus is as well. I'll have to check to see if those two are allied or if they could even potentially be opponents. Okay, so let's get the frustrating part of the end turn out of the way as we watch our allies continue to be useless. Okay, maybe do they dare actually make an attack against Count Noctilus? They did. How about that? And they actually won. That's kind of confusing why he decided to only do that with one not full strength army when he had a second army right there that he could have brought into the battle as well. This one, yeah, this one right here. But, you know, whatever. At least he won the battle, so that's good. That's more than I can say. I lost my battle against Count Noctilus. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, all in all, I'll take that out of Everus. It's something. Okay, Marathi here still has plenty of armies, but they're not very strong right now, so I can't. It looks like the one that's invaded our territory that we beat in the last episode stayed exactly where it was for some reason. That should give Alistar a chance to run down there and wipe him out. Okay, and here we go. This is going to be ugly. Hello? What are they doing? Okay, that's unexpected. I thought for sure they were going to take Angerial. And here's Illyrian in typical ally fashion, just moving his armies back and forth safely within his own territory, not doing anything to contribute to the cause. That's fine. Okay. That army looks very strong indeed, but we're not at war with them, so I'm not going to worry about them. Okay. A Grudge Too Far. Okay, so this we now have proof positive that the endgame crisis is broken. So I don't think this is going to be that bad for us because it's the dwarfs here, and we don't have dwarfs anywhere near us right now. But yeah, very clearly something has gone wrong with either the vanilla change that that CA has implemented with the latest patch, or that somehow or another one or more of the mods that we're using. But in any case, every single one of the campaigns that I've currently got going right now have all triggered the in-game crisis at a time when they weren't supposed to. So, okay, anyway, the dwarves have decided en masse that it is time to finally settle their grudges, all of them in a single tide of blade and gunpowder. Whilst some grudges may be justified, others seem to be thinly veiled attempts at a land grab. They are no longer open to diplomacy, so the only solution now is destructions. Thinly veiled attempts at a land grab. It's nice to see that fiction imitates real life. Okay, ambusher discovered. Knob nails man flay. Okay, that's not going to affect us at all. We got trade advancements, that's good, and invocation of Assyrian, okay, that's fine as well. So we are at war now with all the dwarfs. And like I said, I don't think that's going to be the worst thing in the world for us because most of them are not very close to us. And if it's the same issue that I saw in the Emperor Karl Franz campaign, they may not even be... Wow, look at all these factions encountered. They may not even be all that strong. So, yeah, I'm not even going to go through all those all those war declared messages. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at the dwarves here real fast. And yeah, they we're at war with all of them now, but they didn't actually gain any military strength, it appears. That's very curious. I guess it's possible that maybe Karaza Karak did here. Where are you at, Karaza Karak? So Thorgrim is quite strong, but he probably already was, but we don't know for sure because we hadn't met him. And it looks like we've got Thorek doing quite well. The others are pretty much not doing too great at all. Okay, all right, whatever. We'll deal with it if and when we have to. All right, so now back up here to Tyrion. We do have a skill up to do here. One with the Aether. Okay, that'll be good for when we get some Phoenix units, maybe. Spell resistance and cooldown, That minus 1% to cooldown is pretty underwhelming. And then we have leadership, miscast base chance. That caps out at minus 4% and a leadership of +8. That's kind of underwhelming, to be honest with you. I think what we'll do for now, though... Wait a minute. What can we do here? Anything in the red line worth taking? We could reduce enemy wins of magic. Missile damage plus 3% for all units that are rank 7 and above. That could be good. I think that's actually what we're going to do here. Oh, in fact, I already took one. Okay. Works for me. All right. So, Tyrion, obviously, Nakari disappeared. Nakari may have gone into ambush stance. I'm not exactly sure. But we can't really get all that far anyway. And I think we're probably in very little danger of being counterattacked here. What did Avalorn do? They're just sitting there. Okay, whatever. Whatever, alright. We don't really need to worry about winds of magic here. I think I can just come right out.
Understood.
And I probably don't want to go into... Probably don't want to go into march stance. That might be a little bit asking for trouble. We could do this, but we don't really need the winds of magic. And the other things are a little bit underwhelming for us. I think I'm just going to leave him in regular stance for now. Okay.
This forest is old.
Then down here. Okay, so I know what I wanted to check. I wanted to see if Nakari and Count Noctilus are allies. So got distracted by the in-game crisis there. Okay. Slanesh. Yes, they are allied. All of our enemies are allied against all of the high elves. All right. Well, for whatever reason, you just stayed right there. I can attack again, and this time I believe we could win this fight.
I serve the Phoenix King.
So I think that's what we'll do here. They could retreat. They could very well retreat. So that we'll hold off on that for just a moment because I wanted to see this army right here. Do I have any chance? I cannot reach it. If I put this guy into the water, he cannot reach to help out.
I bring Azurian's fire.
But
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
Yeah, I need. This is interesting here. Okay, so let's get Let's get both of you into the water here.
Moving off.
Okay, you are still replenishing, so that's good. I feel like these two armies together
That is forbidden.
could beat that army. Individually, they probably cannot,
Magic
but together
in
they
purest
probably
form.
can. So if we just move you down to
Haste
here,
is folly.
where you are close together, just make sure that if they target one of
Can't be
us,
done.
yes, the other one will reinforce. Okay. So these two are okay, and they'll continue to threaten this one right here. This one right here, we are going to go ahead and attack. Don't think I need to do any particular preparation here. Let me just see if I have a magic item to donate first. I do not. Ancillaries. All I can say is I better not lose this fight. That would be a little embarrassing to lose 2 in a row.
Princess of the Asur.
Against the code.
Yeah, we can win this. Got to take out those deck gunners, though. That's the big thing. Those deck gunners shredded us in the last battle, but we have 2 units of eagles that should be able to help out.
Can I offer
So let's go ahead and
assistance?
start out with
Protect our
this.
hopeful.
Let's see if he retreats. He retreated. Okay. Can I chase him? Oh, I'm not going to be able to chase him that far, that's for sure. Okay, not to mention he's not within range of the
It
of the
shall be
garrison
done.
anymore. Well, now he's in range of that garrison. Okay, is there any
Lady
chance
of the
I could
Phoenix
reach? No. I cannot reach.
Is a blessing.
Well, that's disappointing. And okay, this is, guys. Again, I've heard you say that the reason why Marathi was able to replenish in our territory was because of
Defender
corruption,
of the Everqueen.
even though this province doesn't have any corruption. So I don't think that was it. If Marathi has a special ability to be able to replenish inside enemy territory, I don't understand why they wouldn't be getting it
Foolish
now.
request.
And meanwhile, we're seeing the same thing over here. So those of you who know SFO better than I do, can you explain why this army right here of the Vampire Counts, Count Noctilus, is getting replenishment now, even though he is standing in a territory that has no vampiric corruption? And quite frankly, he should be... Shouldn't he be suffering attrition? Maybe Vampire Coast doesn't, but Vampire Counts do. But anyway, I cannot explain why he's getting replenishment.
You
That
may
just doesn't
approach.
make any sense to me at all. But whatever. So now, do we move inside Angerial and try to defend it? Keeping in mind that we might get attacked by both of these guys.
Can't be done.
I am denied.
Or do
Your
we
instructions.
fall back? Yeah, I don't want to lose this army. So I'm going to just kind of leave Angerial, just like over the last intern. I'm going to leave Angerial here with their own garrison to defend them, but not... Okay, this is a problem. I need to move farther
We march
away.
on.
Because I don't want to be within reinforcement range of Angerial and get pulled into that battle. So, we're going to move back to here. Now, actually, all I really need to do probably is move. If I move to
I
here,
serve the
that should be
Phoenix
good
King.
enough. We're getting replenishment. Okay. So that's that. You've moved. Mentressa La Segunda, you are going to continue coming this way now as well.
Haste is folly.
Not a strong army, at least not in terms of the quality of units, but a size 20 army against one of those should be
I'm surrounded
able
by
to at
foes.
least hold their own. Okay, now, right here, this is one I assume they are going to retreat, but hopefully we can chase. Okay, yeah, we should be able to chase that far. All right, let's go ahead and finish that army off. Decisive victory. Weapon strength and AP weapon damage. We'll give that to one of our better units here. So let's give it to you. Battlefield. Okay. A lot of trees again, but that's okay. The fact that we've got the Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower tells me that they're going to have to come towards us. And when they do come towards us, we've got enough missile units that we should be able to fairly handily shred them. The thing is, we do need to make sure that we can actually reach them with our Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. So let's get you guys, just for kicks, we will checkerboard you a little bit. And then you four, let's get you up here. You right here. You right here. And you right there. Okay, and then two more. I'm gonna put you here. And you here. Okay. And then 4 spearmen. I am going to leave you guys in the rear, interestingly enough, for now. You can move forward if necessary. But I want to do as much damage as possible to with our missile infantry. Okay. All right. So then you can be up here and start battle. We want all of you guys to be in guard mode. Okay, we're not shooting. That's what I was afraid of. All right, let's get everybody moving forward a little bit here. I just want the Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers to be able to see. I want to see the enemy and be able to shoot at them. Is basically what it comes down to. Can we? We should be able to. Now that we can see them, we should be able to shoot here. I'm a little bit worried that that hilltop. Come on, guys, hurry up. Can I shoot over that hilltop? No, apparently I cannot. That's annoying. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay, that's good. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and go into multi-shot. Can shoot them. All we need to do is start drawing them towards us, which shouldn't take very long. I would... Okay, I lost track of one of those units already. There we go. Now you can shoot. Yeah, they should start coming towards us here in a moment. There we go. Back up. Actually, don't back up too much. I want to keep vision on them until they get up closer to here. Oh, wait a minute. They're not coming. All right, well then, we'll just keep shooting. Now they are, okay. Looks like I may need to turn everybody just a little bit like this.
Understood.
Okay, you can get out of there now. Okay, you guys over here. Oh, okay, that's good. Let's get you turned. Let's get you turned. Let's get you turned. Okay. Those guys have been eliminated. Rest of you all should be able to shoot at Fetcha there. Right here, we should be doing good damage to those harpies, and we've got spears over here, which will help once they start coming towards us. Okay, let's go ahead and get Alistar over here now. Oh, they turned around. Never mind.
Take cover! Enemy fire!
Okay, get ready. Wow, they did a lot of damage right there. That's more than I was expecting. Okay, let's get you on those harpies.
Orders to sea, without fail.
Okay. What is going on? That's a level 5 Lord. Shouldn't be able to do that much damage, I would not expect. Okay, we should be shredding everybody for the most part. Let's get you guys up there. Get you guys up here. And you guys up here. Right here is the only place that we're suffering much trouble. You try to take them out. You try to take them out. Or, I should say, him out. And you guys right there. Like that. Okay. Alistar, you have taken a lot of damage, my dude. Let's get you out of there. And these Reaper Bolt throwers, you guys shoot at them back there, please. Why are you? There we go. Should be okay. Should be taking care of business now. You keep shooting them. There we go. We should take care of business right there. This is probably going to be the last unit remaining right there. No, never mind. This is going to be the last unit remaining. Let's get you 3 turned like this. And that way, that should give us a better chance to shred them. The harpies are going to probably come back. It's fine. Oh, hello. You took a lot of damage. My word. Okay. Shoot them. Shoot them. This must be one of their units that had, like, really high ranks. Their Lord there's come back. This is kind of amazing that we're actually not taking them out any faster than what we are. You guys just stay there. You all keep doing what you're doing. Broken right here. Yes, just make sure that we take care of that enemy Lord. And Alistar, you can come back. Well, we took a little bit more damage in just a couple. Three of our units took more damage than I would have expected, but it's okay. However, we need to finish off this Lord. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's get her done.
As you say, quickly now.
Okay, the spears are probably not helping at this point.
Asur, move.
Loyal. To the fray!
They're at 362 here. Our spears are probably just doing nothing but stopping our archers from shooting right now. This is just insane. This is just so broken.
Cain will not save you.
So not fun. CA, I just don't understand. What is it going to take for you guys to figure out how to fix the situation with fleeing lords?
Orders received.
There
For
we go.
duty.
There we go. Okay, good enough. All right. 1,000 experience or 17% replenishment. That's actually going to be quite good for the units that got damaged. Or quite a lot of money. Well, we're definitely going to take the money.
Turn them loose.
And that army is now destroyed. Got ourselves an assured assailant. That's good. We'll take it. Enemy killed in battle. That's good. Okay. Let's do a save here. And
Defender of
Alistar,
the
I think, based on our money situation, I think what I would like to do is get Whitepeak leveled up, but that's 4,000. That's very expensive. Okay, I need to switch over to this. And that's going to take 1 off the construction time for all buildings, as well as reducing the construction cost. So there's no reason for me to build anything this turn, except I can build this because this will be done by next turn. Okay. The others I'm going to leave for the time being. You, I can now demolish that. And I'm probably going to want to build the garrison building here.
Tyrion,
And I just now noticed this agent here. That agent had better not have aspirations of wounding any of my characters here. I will not be happy. Okay, so all of our armies have moved, but we still have Exarian to take care of. Down here. Just keep going up this way.
Continue soon.
Okay, you know what I just realized is Alistar. I just need to decide where I'm going to move you long term, and I think what I'm going to do
Hidden from sight.
is go into ambush stance, see if we can draw another army of Marathi over this way,
Making my way.
and we'll just stay kind of in between our two settlements here so we can go in either direction. And since I still have 4,000 left, this is going to be 4 turns. Now I might as well wait until next turn to do that. Nothing to do there. You and Jiriel. No, there's no reason for me to start upgrading that. And Shrine of Asurian, I believe you should be able to hold your own against both of those armies combined if they tried to do something there. Recruit. We've got the recruitment commandment going here. I'm going to go ahead and change that because
I serve
2
the
turns in a
Phoenix
row now
King.
I haven't been able to actually use it. So let's switch this back then. We're at pretty good place in terms of population. We don't desperately need to be doing any building upgrades. We don't need public order. This one might be useful. We'll try that. Should have done that last turn. We do have this that we could do, Influence, control, construction time. It's pretty expensive, though. And then... Yeah, I think I'm just going to save the money for now. And we'll do our technology here. So great weapons, monthly festivals. Okay, that's it. Well, plus any of these. Horse Masters, cartridge ammunition, that could be useful. Swift Sense, it's okay. Precise Fletching, this is probably the best bang for our buck right now. Light, Ithalmar, Ithalmar. I almost said Illithid, but that's Baldur's Gate, Michael. Okay, so anyway, that would be okay, but I think the Precise Fletching might be better. And yeah, let's do Precise Fletching. Okay. Check our diplomacy. We need them to make peace with Ilithanar.
Defender of the Ever.
The Dread Fleet is not too far away from wanting peace with us, but certainly at this point I'd rather wipe these armies out. Okay, I think then... Yeah, we gotta do something about our Sword of Cain. How long before I get another dilemma that lets me decide to get rid of it? I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and do another end turn, I suppose. Go away, go away, go away. Failure, okay. That's good. Alright, this is interesting. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, now we can at least see it in Nikari, so that's good. We know where Nikari is now.
I am the heir of Anarium.
Avalorn, what do you want?
Welcome.
Probably wants to go to war with somebody. 2100 to go to war with Grom the Paunch. I should have paid attention to how strong he is. Now, we're concerned about Ulthuan first and foremost. So, I'm tired of the High Elves dragging us into their wars and then not contributing anything in those wars. I'm sure we'll be at war with Grom the Paunch eventually. Yep. This is, okay, alright. Ivris is... Could they actually be strong enough to take that city? I wonder. Okay, Marathi did nothing. Okay, here we go. Thought for a second they were going to attack us. Okay. Well, not only did they not attack us, but they're in march stance, so we could even attack them. But I doubt if our two armies together are strong enough to take out their two armies. And Illyrian, what are you doing? Are you actually thinking of helping us? Well, I'm not going to get my hopes up. I've made that mistake too many times. Okay. And we're back. New World colonies destroyed. Tilia destroyed. Ambush foiled, whatever. Whatever. Wa fails, that's good. Okay. A wine to die a wine to die for. Val's Anvil. While passing through your lands, your forces are approached by a wine merchant, a middle-aged lady calling herself Marlene. Although she appears somewhat aged, it is clear that there's a youthful vigor about her, perhaps beyond what might be expected. In fact, such curiosity is soon confirmed as she offers to sell some of what she calls her dream wine for a very reasonable price, explaining that drinking it brings good health, long life, and a youthful appearance. A small amount of coin is exchanged for the dark, syrupy vintage, and she soon leaves, heading in the direction of the nearby vineyard. So it costs us 20, and we got ourselves a jug of dream wine, which is a unique magic item. This lord will be wounded instead of killed in battle. Character experience gain plus 10%, physical resistance 20%. Wow, that's pretty strong. Okay, we'll take it. Definitely, okay. Question is, who do we want to give that to? Michael, can you click on the right button, please? Let's just select any one of our lords. You.
Can I offer assistance?
I could give it to you, but let's just see if there's...
Ready to serve.
Okay, well, I don't see any reason not to give it to Tyrion himself, right? We'll replace it later on when we get something better. So then a potion of healing. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't give it to Tyrion because he's already immortal. But the physical resistance sure would be very nice. Yeah, I'll leave it with him. It's fine. Okay. And then let's give Eddie the potion of healing. I'm going to fuse these two spotter spyglasses. Got ourselves a Tillian Pavis, which is of limited value. We're already using one.
You have my attention.
You. I could give it to you for the reload time reduction because currently, yeah, that's better for you. Okay. All right, good enough. You know what? I'm going to combine. Is this really worth keeping? I'm going to combine these armor of silvered steel we got a hunter's talon, missile strength, and magic missile. It's still not super useful, but we'll give that to you. And then I'm going to also combine our Tillian Pavises. Talayan. I guess it's Talayan. Pavis, you, and you. Van braces of defense. This is better. I like this better. Okay, now who do I give that to?
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Armor of Fortune. This is physical resistance and ward save. Why can I not select? Oh, it's a talisman. Oh, never mind. That makes sense. In fact, you've already got one. Okay. I was thinking that it was armor. All right. No wonder. You, I'm going to give you the Van Braces of Defense here. Okay. I think we're good. Does anybody else need a better weapon?
Highborn.
I am ready.
No, you're not in any shape to need a better weapon just yet. Okay, alright, I think we're okay with our magic items now. Alright, so back to you. We could attack here with three armies.
No, I'm surrounded by fools.
We could attack
High
with
Elven Archmage.
Can I offer assistance?
you. Okay, that's 1-2 cannonades, which worry me. Plus deck gunners.
Can't be done.
Plus mortars. And more deck gunners. Okay, that might be... I don't know.
Lord of Ulf.
I don't really mind losing these armies, but I don't want to lose this army again. And considering I wasn't able to beat one of the two armies by themselves, I'm a little reluctant to make this attack. I think what we found out is that those deck gunners are very strong, and our units are much weaker than expected. And also, our units
Master of
have this
high
bad
magic.
tendency to break really quickly. If I put you in regular stance, you can't get there, but you could get there in march stance / full speed. Okay, you're
Prince
fine where you're at. Let's go. Let's take care of Tyrion, and then we'll come back to this. Tyrion.
I think not.
Devoted Marauders. That's a good army. They got a regiment of renown here. They've got some good units here. But, we've got Tyrion. I wish we had artillery. But what we do have,
servant.
I think we could win that fight. The question is, we'd have to then turn around and retreat, because I don't want to be fighting Nakari at the same time. So if I were
Shield
to...
against
Oh,
the
I can't
darkness.
reach. Never mind then. That changes things. That definitely changes things. Okay. Do we think they would attack us if we parked ourselves right here? Oh, why can't I go into encampment stance? Game? Okay. Okay, guys, this is a little bit ridiculous. We are starting our turn. I started my turn in regular stance. Nothing happened to me. And I don't even have enough movement to be able to go into encampment stance. His agent action failed against me, and it wasn't to block me anyway. His agent action was to assault my units. This is a problem. This is not the first time it has happened. I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if it's a design problem or exactly what. But, yeah, there's no explanation for why we should be starting our turn without enough movement to even go into encampment stance. What I was going to do is I was going to move right here and go into encampment stance, where it would be a we would be holding the bridge, the choke point. I could still do it, but they'd probably bring both armies,
I serve no master but
and
the
I
dark
don't know if I could beat both armies. I would have preferred to try it in ambush stance, or I'm sorry, in encampment stance.
My ancestors would be proud.
I still think we want to do it. If we can fight them at a choke point,
My delights are too much for thee.
that is certainly to our advantage. I'm going to try this. I don't know if this is a huge mistake or not. But the fact that the game just completely hosed me with not being able to go into encampment stance makes me, I don't want to say desperate, but it makes me have to do things that I wouldn't normally be doing. Okay. We'll go ahead and build the garrison here if possible. We have 4 turns. We have to hold them off for 4 turns to build that garrison. Down here. I mean, I could hit them with everything, right? I can get you up here.
Seize all.
How much time do we have left in this episode? We've got enough time to do this. Okay, so if I bring you up to here...
Toward power.
And then you...
Magic in purest form.
Now, you do have artillery, so I could use you
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
to launch the
Must
attack.
rage.
Can you not reach? Yes, you can reach. Okay. You could launch the attack. You
Half-wit corpses.
can get here.
Sailing on.
You can launch
Behold
this
my
attack.
power.
You can get up here as well. Okay. I have no excuses here. I need to be able to win a
Coerce
fight
disciple.
of 4 armies against 2.
Strike them down.
Decisive victory. Do a quick save here. I don't think it's going to be as easy as that decisive victory would make it seem, but we will control large army. In terms of our reinforcements, it's going to be Valuhir first, then Rethia and Mantressa at the same time. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's do this. We've got 6 navies clashing here. This is sort of the Kursk of naval battles. This is definitely going to make or break this particular invasion by Count Noctilus. Okay, start deployment. We've got you two right here. You can reach. If I move you back to here, you can still reach just barely. And our reinforcements are coming in back here and from over here. I think that's okay, and then their reinforcements are actually going to come in first. That's a bit annoying, but whatever. Okay. You with your fireball, you can be here. You two get multi-shot mode. All right, we don't have a ton of melee infantry. All we have are these treemen, these dryads, excuse me. These are the tree kin. We'll put you guys in the middle. We'll get you over here. And you guys, okay, this whole army is fairly expendable as far as I'm concerned, but we'll wait and see what exactly they decide to do. Now, what we could do, maybe it makes more sense for us to set up over here. And then we can set up on this hill as our armies come in, rather than trying to draw them towards us. If we look at what they're starting out with, those deck gunners and those cannonades are going to definitely cause us some problems. Yeah, okay. Alright, they actually have the artillery advantage now that I'm thinking about it, so we're going to put you guys over here. Actually, let's get you down here. And then all of you all here. Try that again. Here. And actually, some of you need to get back to where you can't get shot. Those cannonades are going to open fire as soon as they can. Okay, these eagles, at least we can try to get them around behind and into the cannonades, perhaps. Okay, start battle. So you guys now over here. Try to get up there. And then you 3 here. You over here. You guys... Oh, you're Silver and Guard. I just now realized. I didn't realize they were that good of a unit. Okay. You over here. And you guys come over this way now as well. Actually, you can hide behind these trees. Okay, they do have us in range here. That's a problem. You guys all need to get back. Get back. Get back. Eagle Claws, get back.
Yes.
Silver and Guard, get back. Get back.
Destiny sends me.
Okay, what are we looking at here? Are we still in the range? We are still in the range. Okay, you know what? Back up, guys. Back up a little bit more. No point in firing into those trees. Okay, here come their reinforcements. Okay, get ready. These this is good. These deck gunners are now vulnerable. Let's get you guys back over this way. Let's get our... You know what? This is not good. This is not good. Okay, you can come forward now. Our reinforcements are coming in. Okay. Let's get you guys up here. Let's get all of our spears together. On 4, you guys all head up this way. All of our Silver and Guard all head up this way. You now can hit those deck gunners. And our Eagle Claw bolt throwers, you guys right here, you need to get right there. And you need to be on that. And then let's get these other Eagle Claw bolt throwers over here. Now all of our archers on 7. And all of the archers here. And you need to go ahead and do this. Boom. You should be taking care of those deck gunners. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead now and get you back. Alright, this is good. Take care of those deck gunners. Now, where are our eagles? Back here. Okay, let's get all of our trees up here now. Our archers are in position. They should be able to start shooting. Okay, let's get you guys just heading up here. Right here. Take care of them right here. You guys should shred. Absolutely shred.
Archmage.
Potion of foolhardiness. This is not really what we would want on a wizard. Okay. You guys all come forward here. You come forward as well. You guys. Okay, we should be able to eradicate them pretty well right there. Let's get you. Okay, now we can use that Tempest. Where was the Tempest? Where was the Tempest? Right here.
Sorcery.
On them.
I summon the wind.
Okay, we're firing into them. That's good.
Princess Old One.
Okay, let's get you moving forward. Okay, all of you guys, keep on doing what you're doing. Let's get you moving forward. Okay, we're taking some damage up there, but it's okay. We've occupied them a fair amount. Let's get you guys. All three of you should probably be shooting back here. Okay, you guys, Silver Helms, get you up here. Eagles, let's get you back over here now. These Rangers need to get into the action. Okay, let's get you coming forward now. And you come forward now. Our 7's here. How are we doing? So everybody shooting. Looks like it. Okay, that's good. You guys, you know what? Take care of them. Okay. Keep pushing here in the middle, but we are breaking back there. That's fine. Let's get you forward.
For the Ever Queen.
Okay, my Eagles now can get onto those mortars back there, if at all possible. You guys keep pressing forward here. Come on. These treemen, go ahead and take care of them. What are the dryads? Excuse me, dryads. Take care of them. Right here. Did we take care of the flying units back there? It looks like we did. Let's go ahead and get forward. Over here. Okay, you guys go ahead and get up here like that. You two take care of these units over here. You can get forward. Okay, you guys now all need to come forward. You guys come forward. Actually, you know what? Shoot. Shoot at those deck gunners. Okay, right here. You need to get forward. You guys, not you. You guys all come over like this. You three can get up here for now. You can get over there. You need to keep coming forward. You need to get in on those handgunners. That's fine. Actually, no. What? Get on those mortars. Okay, over here. You need to keep pressing forward. You need to. You're fine, actually. You need to. You're fine as well. You're fine. Okay, right here. You need to press forward. Okay, all three of you now need to be shooting at them. Okay, this eagle has done good damage. He's about to get eradicated, but it's fine. Okay, you got bogged down by them. That's unfortunate, but let's get you. Okay, we're about to take them all out here. I think they're in pretty bad shape now.
As you
Let's
say.
make sure.
By Alariel. Loyal.
Let's make sure we've got everything one here in the middle. Start pressing up there.
To all.
Yeah, we had more units than what they could deal with. Let's get you
Winds of
on them
magic
right there.
rise.
Okay. Surprised they're not all disintegrating, but it's fine. You three. Yeah, shoot them. That's fine. How are we doing here?
Without fail.
We should be winning right there. Okay, over
Weapons
here.
ready.
At this point, it's just going to be these last few units. We took out the enemy lord, so that's good. Okay, they're about to start disintegrating, I think. You need to move forward. You need to move forward.
Orders
You
received.
need to move forward.
Master forward.
Those mortars are not disintegrating yet. Now they are. Okay, that should do it. It's a little bit scuffy, but it's fine. We could afford in this fight to be a little scuffy. Okay, I might have talked a little too soon here. I mean, they are disintegrating, but they're sure taking their time about it. There we go. We actually lost this fight up here. Running away.
As you say.
Come on, take them out. Take them out.
As you say.
Tell you what, those Eagle Claw bolt throwers did some good damage in this fight. Alright, that should do it. Down to 4. There we go. Alright, well I would be willing to bet that Count Noctilus will sue for peace now. The question is whether we would want to accept it. I wouldn't mind being able to focus on Nakari, but probably not a bad idea to wipe out Count Noctilus. At least wipe out all of his armies. Again, I can't really afford to send an army down towards Galleon's graveyard right now. But if we wiped out all of his armies, then made peace with him, perhaps that's the way to go. Okay, did we lose any units? No, we did not. Not sure this... Oh, yep, that army did get into the fight. That's good. Okay, so they at least got some experience. We get army replenishment of 11%. I don't think that's going to be valuable at all. We'll take the money.
Perhaps their master values them.
And one of their fleets actually survived. The other one obviously was in the equivalent of March stance. Moranian's Wayshard. Stalk Vanguard deployment and Vanguard deployment for archers and spearmen units. I don't understand. This is a personal trait. This is a Oh, I mean, I guess it just means in... Now, okay, so does this have to be in the Lord's army, or can it be in the hero's army? Could I give that to a hero? Ally mission successful. Oh, that's good. Okay, take that. Enemy killed in battle, of course. Take all that. And when we take a look at what they have left remaining in that army, let's see whether we can consider them.
Triumph for Ulfuan.
Okay, they're pretty much, well, they are replenishing. I was going to say they're pretty much completely taken care of at this point as a military force, but
Is ours.
the fact that they can replenish is means we got to chase them before they get
How
stronger
can I
again.
assist you?
So that means
High Elven Archmage. Master of High Magic.
maybe we'll
Can I offer assistance?
do it with let's do it with Mantressa.
The greater good has triumphed.
Mantressa can chase
High
that
Elven
fleet down.
Archmage.
And what do we have here? Hand of Glory. Don't really use it very much, but I probably should be using it more. Actually, no. What you really need to be doing is probably buffing your units here. So let's give you... I gotta start thinking about what I'm going to replace these low tier units with.
Victory for Asturion.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter from a faction perspective what units we use. I do know that Tyrion himself benefits certain units, but she can be completely agnostic.
Teclis' command.
I'm going to keep giving her magic for the time being. I'll give you Soul Quench, that's fine, okay. Alright, so eventually we'll get you figured out in terms of what units you're going to use. And then if I move this
Out of reach.
fleet up to here, we're still replenishing. And then if I move
Princess.
Rethia, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to move Rethia over here to stop them from coming this way.
Making waves.
So now we've got them pinned in between these two fleets. And then you...
Prince.
Oops, not you. You. Oh, I can't. Never mind. You gained a level, but I can't assign you a
Effortless
skill.
for such as I.
That wouldn't make too much
Oh,
sense
Foreign
since you don't
Prince.
actually belong to me.
Sailing on.
Okay. Alright, well at least now we know Angerial is safe. I would have sworn at the beginning of this episode that we would have lost it, but somehow they have managed to not be able to take it. Then I think we'll go back to the growth for now. And then I could do building upgrades, but I'm not going to. Torsathai. I could increase my control. This would give us Awakening of the Ancient Ones, which is good for dragon units. We'll get there eventually. But I don't think it's a priority right now. This, however, probably is a priority, so we'll do that. And then here, I can do that and that. Okay. That's all of our money. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to cancel this for now. If I cancel that and I come back to here, I still cannot afford to level this up. 2,800 is what we need. Okay. Then I am going to do that after all. Okay. You, meanwhile, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that. I am going to... I'm going to leave that. And that one I'm already changing. Okay, so that's it for our settlements. That's it for all of our armies. I'm a little uncomfortable with this right up here, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, Exarian. It's going to be so exciting when we finally get you back into the action. I want you to swing by Galleon's graveyard. Because by the time you're getting there, it'll probably actually be time for Count Noctilus to declare war on us a fourth time. If we take a look here at our diplomacy, still at war with the Lithanar, so we're not going to do that. I would like to get Emmerich into the fold. I'm glad we encountered him, but unfortunately, he doesn't much like us. Whatever, okay. Military access with Corone, we could do that. I don't really see any reason. They have a prejudice against us. Jerks. All right, well then I'm not going to do it. If they're going to be prejudiced against us. Defensive alliance, no. Military alliance, no. Joint confederation, no. And peace treaty, yes. Not surprising at this point. Count Noctilus would indeed
Beg for your life.
give us 2,700. Well, we're not going to do it. Not yet. Maybe eventually. Okay, I think then we're going to... I need to put you back in ambush stance, and...
If you wish.
You can just stay here along the road. Ooh, wow, we're losing a lot of Winds of Magic. Never mind, I'm going to leave. If you're just going to get pulled out of ambush stance anyway, I'm actually going to use this to get our Winds of Magic back up. Okay. And, all right, I think we're going to go ahead and leave it there then. But, yeah, pretty productive, I would say. All right, thanks everybody for watching. I will see you in the next episode.